Warning: use professional supervision when creating equipment. This project has been rated hard.
Do-it-yourself Duke here. Let's build something really cool today. A piece of exercise equipment. And this one's gonna be, granted, very different. We're gonna use a couple big old semi-truck brake drums. These things are heavy. They've gotta be 75 to 100 pounds a piece. We're gonna take a pipe, weld some steel rods, and put this thing together. It's gonna be a massive barbell. The first step, we're gonna take this brake drum and put it down. These are cast iron, very thick, very sturdy. We're gonna take a pipe like this, that's gonna be our barbell. We're gonna cut this to length. We're gonna take these steel rods, weld them to the pipe and to the brake drum in a pattern like this. And that'll hold us all together. It's really simple. We're not gonna have to worry about too much cutting and too much shaping and all that. That'll be one end. We're gonna repeat the process for the other end. Bingo. Let's hook up. Wanna get serious? We'd put the buff hat on backwards. Let's do this. All this stuff is scrap. This piece, a round steel, is from a digger chain from a garlic farm equipment. We're gonna cut the end off, lay it down, cut it to length, and then weld it. Over here is our little band saw. Makes stuff easier to cut. Put it in, turn it on. So we're gonna take this piece, and we know this, the center of this needs to be 3.5 inches to the inside rim of the brake drum. So we'll just kind of center it. That looks good. We'll take this, put it right there. I'm gonna weld this sucker. We got this side done. You can see how it turns out. The 4 steel rods welded across from each other. And that sucker is gonna work. Now, what we're gonna do, we're gonna lay it down like this. Bring this piece over. Take a steel rod and weld it onto our pipe first. Get the dimension. Then we're gonna stick it in here and then weld it onto the brake drum. Okay, got the first round steel on right there. Got it tacked. Go ahead and complete that weld. I'm gonna put this one on and then we'll do the cross pieces. Two more pieces, make sure it's strong. This thing's ready to go. Okay, all done. Check it out. That's one hefty bench. Took a lot of welds to get the cast iron hot enough before the mild steel would weld to it. So we got mega welds there. Next step, bench this sucker. Yeah. Now that's benching. Whew. Do it yourself, Duke. I was really curious to see how much that homemade barbell weighed, and I know everybody else would go, how much does that thing weigh? So I brought it to the truck scale, put it on the scale, and it's 220 pounds. Teach yourself, Duke. That's what I'm talking about.